In waste of time news.
Waste of time.
Submitted by High Five.
Woo!
High five.
Oh, you're clammy.
He looks clammy.
Yeah, it's clammy.
That's clammy? What's clammy mean?
Me for I got clammy.
Like kind of
Like
warm
kind
and
of
moist.
sweaty a little.
That's not bad.
Oh, dude, you're clammy as fuck.
Yeah.
That's clammy.
Ant jacks off all the time because he has natural lube in his palms.
I make the best sushi ever because I add flavor to my rolls.
Ew.
I'm gonna be thinking about that when you make sushi. You got some sweaty ass sushi, dude. What?
That's why you love my musubis.
That's true.
What's up,
It ain't the
Masubi?
spam, it's the hands.
Hand roll.
Oh God, we'll never eat his food ever again.
I'm chill, bud.
The Hawaiian thing? Yeah.
A school made 80 students take an alcohol test over one empty beer can, of course.
Wow, you think that's the worst thing that they do? Oh my God. What about the raping underneath the fucking benches in school, which is a real thing? Remember we did a few articles on that shit.
Under bench right?
Like, you know those fucking high school bleachers
Oh,
and
bleachers,
shit?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Under
just
bench.
Yeah, I don't know.
That prom night rape.
yeah, what about that shit, huh?
Oh no.
One beer.
If my own son raped a girl in high school and she said, no, I will go down the bleachers and rape him.
there it
How could
is.
you get it
No,
up?
I don't think you should do that to our son.
This to me is just like the Justice Department going after marijuana people. It's like,
Yeah.
Jesus, guys.
One can. I
There's
guess it's
nothing-
like the slippery slope thing. They're like, oh, one can was in. Now there's just gonna be fucking humongous handles of vodka everywhere. So they
Yeah.
gotta find that guy.
Yeah, so this
How can you catch like a person that just drank? You make them
Breathalyzers,
breathalyzers.
maybe?
so this school, which is in New Jersey, they found a single beer can that tumbled and hit the feet of 2 administrators. And so that's when one of them, he walked over to where the group of students were and said that either they fess up who brought that beer can into the football game, or they would have everyone be tested with their blood and their urine.
What?
Well, everybody's gonna get caught then.
That's really invasive. Blood. in your-
Blood.
Yes, and they're saying that if you don't get tested, then you will be slapped with a 5-day suspension if you don't agree to it.
All of the people in the stadium are gonna be suspended.
So it turned out to be about 80 students. And
I would love to not go to school for 5 days. Shit, I'll take that.
Yeah, why is suspension like a bad thing?
they should have in-school suspension.
We used to have that.
Yes, that's
It's because it
correct.
sounds bad. Yeah, that's where it sucks.
Dude, on-campus suspension was the fucking worst, dude. You gotta stay there, not say shit. They make you work on stuff that you don't have to work on.
Yeah.
And
See,
in
that should be suspension.
yeah, in my OCS too, when it was fucking hot, they would be like, "Oh, you guys gonna be disruptive? Shut the AC off," and we would just sweat to death in there.
Yeah, because for me, suspension was always like, oh my god, vacation. I should do this more. Like I get to stay home, play video games, and
My
really
parents
not
would make
do
me work at their
anything.
business, so it kind of sucked.
Oh, so either way
that's-
for you it was bad.
I'd rather just go to school.
I just watch TV all day.
It's bad for your college application though. That's what it is.
They give you those
I
records?
still went to
like,
college.
How did they even know that you've been suspended?
I'm pretty sure it's in the records.
Oh yeah, if you want to transfer directly
Yeah.
to a 4-year university.
Yeah, they're gonna look it up. If they gotta choose between you and someone else, they're
I
not
didn't
gonna
think they
choose.
got that. I thought they just got like your GPA and all that stuff. But I never got suspended, so.
Oh, really?
I wouldn't know.
I'm so surprised.
Miss a good too.
Whoa, that's there. Yeah,
I was a
so-
bad kid. We're all bad kids.
I
Everyone
got
here's
suspended
bad
for
kids.
stupid shit, dude. I bought an N64 off someone and
What's that?
a Nintendo 64.
Oh, right.
I bought one off.
I thought it was
It's
like
gang
a gun.
talk. It's gang talk.
I don't know. I thought it was like a gun or something
Yeah.
or a drug.
It was stolen, and I bought it for like $100 off someone, knowing that it was stolen, But
Oh,
I
you
didn't-
knew it was stolen.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was that big of a deal,
Piece
know.
of shit. Some sweet kid has N64
Yeah.
ticket.
Probably.
You
I mean, I
capitalized
don't know,
off of it.
but fucking, they took my money, right? And then I got suspended because they told on me after that.
What game did
Wait,
you get?
who
This is
told
where
on
we'll-
I don't even remember, huh?
Who told on you? The person that sold it to
Well,
you?
they found out that it was gone, and then they found out they sold it, and then they ratted me out that I bought it, and then I got suspended for buying it.
Yeah.
How the fuck did they track the N64 like that? You got a serial number? Yeah.
No, it's because kids have loose lips. That's why.
That's true.
Well, not these
Not me.
kids because not a single one
Because it was
actually
probably
fessed
from
up.
one of the faculty members. That's why. They were drinking at the thing like, fuck these kids.
So one by one, they had the students leave the bleachers, each row at a time, go into the school, and then in the school they gave these students a notice, which then they gave to their parents, saying that these parents had to take these children within the next 2 hours to go to a hospital to get their blood drawn and have their urine tested and make sure that they weren't intoxicated. So 80 students and parents were fuming. They were so pissed because now they have to waste time to go to different hospitals. All these hospitals were bombarded with students, all these teenagers, like, why do we have to test so many kids? And then apparently a lot of parents were charged to do these testings. So
I would
out of all
ask,
that,
who was the fucking genius that decided to make this move forward with it? Like, what the fuck? Someone had to come up with the idea.
well, yeah, it was one of the administrators.
He's like, we're cracking down, like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's the dumbass? Because I would be like, there is laws, and you're violating a lot.
I would just sit there. Fuck that. I would just have one of the faculty members. Everybody, before you leave this place, breathe on somebody's face.
How about dude, when I was in high school, we would find like condoms in the field and shit, like during PE, because during the night some homeless people decided to fuck there or whatever, or like some kids fucked there or something. But like that doesn't mean that the kids that were at school at the time did that shit.
But the beer can rolled onto their feet.
Yeah, so it
Could have blown on
Somebody
their feet.
kicked it.
Oh, that's true.
Who knows? I don't know.
That's true.
So out of all that testing, out of those 80 students, they found less than 5 kids that were intoxicated. And some of these kids arrived at the game already drunk.
That's fucked.
They shared a fucking beer this big, 5 kids did, and they're drunk.
What a bunch of losers.
That might just have been the last one that they had.
Bunch of lightweights,
Yeah, and
dude.
so
Wait, were there parents there? It's a game, right? So there's
So they stopped the game too.
Yeah, they should
I'm not
just
sure
be.
if they stopped the game, but one parent was saying that she took her son to go watch the game, and so she went with him, and so she said that she had to see her son be forced to go sit with the students, and then those were the students that got caught up on all this, and then she had to go and have her son get tested. So she was like, what the fuck? I wanted to watch the game with my son.
Fucking waste my time, fucking puta madre, fucking motherfucker.
Wait, so you can't bring alcohol to a high school game?
No, there's no
Joe.
alcohol and drugs on
God damn it,
campus.
I want that on a shirt. Wait, comma, you can't bring alcohol to a high school game?
You can make so many shirts out of
That's a good-
Joe's quotes.
It's good.
They're so good.
That's hella good.
I just pictured like a dad like drinking beer, watching the game with his kids.
That's why dads hate going to that shit.
That's why dads buy flat.
That's why my dad never came to anything I was in.
Because he couldn't drink there, right?
You didn't see any of your football games?
Oh, no. Oh yeah, because you were a cheerleader.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Why'd she have to be a cheerleader?
because she was a cheerleader.
Oh, okay.
Why she gotta be? Because she was one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Moving on.
I think she was in football, weren't you? And she's like, no.
That's for fucking men.
That'd be like winning the lottery to find a woman who was playing football.
Yeah. So, anyways, the school were saying that they were just enforcing policy because that's something that they had to do, but it just caused a lot of controversy.
Are these administrators like people that, like the town voted on these school administrators? So I feel like they're definitely gonna lose their position next.
They're gonna fucking lose. It's so funny.
It's so funny.
I'm just picturing like every time something stupid as fuck happens in a school, there's always some idiot with a power trip that's been waiting for this moment, and it backfires like crazy on them.
Yeah.
It's like if a mall cop got to search everyone at the mall
Yeah.
for someone because
It was
somebody
really good that day.
there was theft.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, nobody's leaving. And everyone just walks by him. He's like, wait, nobody's leaving. I said, nobody's leaving. Nobody gets you have no power, pal. Like, it's over.
Oh god.
But he wishes.
I like the mall cops that just don't give a fuck. You know,
Oh, yeah.
They just sit there. How you doing, buddy? And you just come up to him. How's it going, man? He just goes, good. And I'm like, yeah, you're doing your job.
He's like, yeah, I'm just guarding the hot dog on a stick. How do you think it's going, pal?
Life is great.
I fucking hate my life. How about that? I go home, I put a gun in my mouth every night.
Oh no.
The one that I can't bring to work.
I put my hobby gun in my mouth.
Yeah, but they are saying that it is the law, that the law does require school officials to send students out to be tested whenever there's suspicions that they're under the influence of drug and alcohol.
Like a state law? Or what state is this? Do we know?
New Jersey.
Glad we have this law, man. Oh, it's a good one. We need this law. I'll fight to protect this law.
It makes me worried about putting kids in school, in public school, because there's just so many fucking morons running it. And it's like, is my kid's IQ gonna drop by like a few points by going to these schools?
Well, do you think they would have better people running schools if they got paid better? Maybe they'll get
Maybe if
more.
you went to, you're not
No.
scared, like Isaac going to school and doing all that shit. You know what happened to it for my niece? Like my nephews taught her how to do mental math for some algebra shit or whatever, and then so she took the test and she got a 0 because they wanted her to use a calculator to graph some shit, but they were off by a few points because she rounded it off in her head, but she got a 0 for it. And then it was like the teacher was wrong because they couldn't compute it like.
It's like the Common Core shit. It's like you got to show on the paper how much whatever the values.
He just went into the
Yeah.
answer booklet and said nope. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? That's how stupid the teachers are today? Like, I don't know.
I think it's about following instructions, probably.
Okay, hall monitor.
I'm just saying, right? I think a lot of stuff in school is not even about the subjects and things like that. It's about following instructions, doing your
It's
homework.
about being a part of this machine that we're stuck in.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
What the fuck? It's like a Screech Powers and shit, dude.
You okay?
Okay, hold on. There's a picture of you with a sash.
Yeah, that's the first thing I picked.
It's about your safety. It's about your safety.
I have to admit, guys, I was a hall monitor in elementary school. I just gotta put it out
But like, what did you do as a hall monitor?
there. I walk around the halls.
And what? Did you catch
Instead
anything
of being
bad?
in class?
Yeah, you get to walk
I
around the
don't
hallway.
mean to be rude or anything, but you were the girl that everybody loved to throw rocks at.
Nobody ever threw rocks at me.
They threw mud class, but they
Nobody threw anything at me ever.
I don't think we had home
I didn't
monitors
actually
in
have to
my
write
school.
anyone up. I would just be like, hey, go to class.
I know, and I would throw
Like, I
rocks
didn't
at
have
you.
a fucking pen and a piece of paper. It would just be like,
You
hey,
didn't
go
have
to class.
And just to put in perspective, I was a nerd and I would still throw rocks at you.
No, you're the person though who's like, let me see your bathroom pass.
No.
You better have your
Chewing
bathroom
a gum.
pass.
She has a little whistle. She's like, it's like
Yeah, we didn't have any in my schools.
future cop.
Do you guys ever have a teacher who had like a bathroom pass that was like fucking a surfboard? How the hell are you supposed to go
Like
to
a
the
big
bathroom?
fucking laminated thing. You had to go to the bathroom with a key at the end.
What's the point of it? I don't understand.
I think because the kids lose that shit.
Yeah, but then you just gave me a weapon and you just threw me in the hallway with a fucking like bludgeon weapon. It's always something big like that. Like a big flag or something.
Hey guys, what'd you think of that video? I know you loved it, so make sure to hit that like button to watch more videos. Check it out up here.